Hello, my name is Davita Treadway, and I am doing my persuasive speech on pros and cons of an HSA. The introduction. What is an HSA? Is a health savings account. It is a type of savings account where you can set aside money on a pre-tax basis to pay for qualified medical expenses. HSA can cover qualified medical expenses, including dental and vision things. If the money is spent on qualified medical expenses, including dental and vision, then it is spent tax free. In order to qualify for an HSA, you must be covered by a high deductible plan, an HDHP, through your employer. The unused balance of an HSA automatically rolls over every year. Now, let's begin with the cons. At least now you have a little bit of knowledge of how the pros of having an HSA work. There are disadvantages, as such as you must have a high deductible plan to qualify for an HSA plan. Some people have a difficult time paying the deductible if they have extensive medical problems. HSA monies not used for qualified medical expenses will incur a 10% penalty. Under IRS rules, you must stop contributing to your HSA 6 months before you plan to retire, or you will incur penalties. Okay, so now we've covered the basis, the pros and cons of an HSA. Depending on your own thoughts about an HSA plan, each individual needs to decide if this plan is right for them. Not everyone can afford the high deductible plan because if you have $5,000 deductible and have exhausted all of your HSA monies, then you still owe the remainder of the balance due. Sometimes you must look at the big picture, step back to make sure it is a positive choice for you and or your family. Not everyone needs or can afford to pay so much out of pocket. There are other plans that offer copay amounts or coinsurance amounts that are set up specifically and specified upfront, so you know what you will pay every time. You won't be hit with a 20% or a high deductible plan per se. So there are a lot of changes we could do for this to improve it. In my thoughts, in the future, everyone, no matter what, high deductible or not, would be considered to get an HSA card for their employer, or they could have the ability to start an HSA card, which is the pros are the tax benefits. Downside is the high deductible. So this is we could go forever on this topic. I think on this topic, and reach highs and lows. So just be wise when researching this in the future. And when you go to an employer, or if you're self-employed and you're going to get your own policy, just see what's out there and check all avenues. Thank you. Have a great day.